Would you be willing to talk about your various crimes? Perhaps the arson.
Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Plenty of ground to cover. There is plenty of need to omit, but I have indeed done many things. Some deeply unspeakable things, but mainly wholesome pyromania. The kind that just fills the soul. Cue the music. The time has come.
Wait, what? Music? What do you mean the time?
I like fire. I like watching fire. I like the radiant orange glow that becomes ash. There are so many lovely flammable colors. There are an equal number of flammable things too. It all burns, you know. Even if it says it doesn't, there is always a way to set it ablaze. Whether for insurance purposes or you just like watching everything immolate, there's plenty worthwhile with this. Did you know insulation is also flammable? Many household objects can help you start a fire. Very few can hide that it was arson. It is entirely possible that I may or may not have substantial knowledge of said items. Remember the power of butter. Fat burns quick when exercise isn't involved. Speaking of exercise, remember you can exercise the Fifth Amendment. Even if you are in possession of evidence any fire started is plausibly deniable. It is for this very reason I have more than one identity. Travel is an important part of starting fires. 5 of my identities are banned from any nation with a dry season. This is why you must never stop creating more fake identification. Arson is punishable by potential federal prison time. So is forgery. It has been so long I no longer remember my original government name. All records were mysteriously set on fire before a court date. The subject matter is inconsequential. There are still a few years before the statute of limitations pass. All I can say is that I have since removed my fingerprints. The 1996 Honda Civic is also no longer traceable or existent. Napalm is a truly beautiful thing. It can cover anything and go anywhere. The hard part isn't making the napalm but managing to keep your eyebrows and skin. Remember that second-degree burns are just second nature. If you do end up losing your flesh, then stage an incident with boiling water before calling for aid. Your neighbors and the paramedics mustn't find your life. Good intentions lead to harsher prison sentences. It is possible you may need to set a fire to distract them from learning the truth. I recommend exposing the wires inside their electrical outlets. Smoke inhalation slows the mind. Electrical fires are waterproof and water can conduct the aforementioned electricity. It is a perfect storm. I have just finished creating yet another identity.
I genuinely want to know, how did any of that just happen?
As you have just seen, I have transcended the grip of bland mortality through the cleansing heat of the fiery void from whence all oblivion has sprung. The universe is limitless when you learn how easily it can go up in smoke. Imagine the glow of a forest fire engulfing all of existence.
That is true.
The tale is yet incomplete. Cue up the next track.
Dear God.
Starting to get what I'm saying now, aren't you? You see it right. You see the vision. A light that cannot be extinguished. It must grow like the flames have.
Good heavens, I'm not exactly. This is... Oh my, what have we made? The network isn't going to like any of this.
They need not worry about a single thing. Remember what I told you. Everything burns. That now includes anonymous interviews.
Have mercy.
Holy shit, look at that.
It is rather out of the ordinary to see mankind as a meal. What makes you want to indulge in such a thing?
Imagine if you indulge the needs of the senses, the desire to connect with all elements of nature, a wish to dine upon the rarest foods.
That is remarkably disturbing. Do you see all humans as something worth eating, or do you compartmentalize such affairs?
I think it's entirely relative. Why do you eat specific things at certain times? With such variety, the number of choices can be a limitless notion. One with many opportunities to capitalize upon as our global population continues to expand.
Do you think that this is a compulsion, or do you have the ability to regulate it?
I think I want to tell you in a way that expresses my desire to feel.
You cannot eat us. It's in the bloody contract, man.
That's certainly an idea. but I was thinking of something more like this.
For the love of God, not
I don't just cook, I craft. Each piece is its own sculpture, yet to be molded into edible excellence. My very own meaty canvas. Salt it, season it, break out the utensils, and puree the giblets. When I eat, it's like my taste buds are dancing the waltz in a flesh-filled ballroom. It's symphonic ecstasy to savor such forbidden things. My favorite bit has always been the lower leg. Everybody likes a drumstick, bigger than a chicken too, though the taste is a bit porkier. On the topic of porky, I like it when my food is too slow to run. Such grocery trips can last for months before more is required. My only exceptions are the sickly and tattoo. Nothing spoils your appetite quite like the bitter, viscous taste of ink and the contraction of syphilis.
How am I supposed to ask anything after whatever that was? Honestly, I think I'm going mad too. I think the guards should take you back to the facility.
I will consume the essence of my cellmate.
How does one manage to take someone away from themselves? Is it just manipulation, or is there something more to how you enthrall the vulnerable?
I don't take anything that isn't already gone. I am simply a guy to put them where they should be. Is it not our calling to build back what gets destroyed? I can repair that. We together can reorder that, turn you into what I alone can help you become. The only you that will ever be free, full of meaning, part of something more, something that I alone can bring you to.
Does that not just mean taking away the fundamental identity of those you claim to bring peace to? What else are
They are only denied what they allow themselves to be. Sometimes it requires a mind enlightened to such things to free another, to have them think as one of many and see beyond their own being. I am their being. If they allow that to be their reality, they know only I have been to the top of the mountain and come back to lead them with me. If they fall, they fall.
What exactly is it that you tell people? What is the narrative? Oh shit, you're going to make one of those.
I was born on the wrong side of the train tracks. I was raised with a strap across my back. Lay me on my side or hold me up to the light. Yeah. I was burned by the cold kiss of a vampire. I was bit by the whisper of a sunflower. Any good friend of yours is a good friend of mine. Broken boy, how does it feel? Broken boy, how does it feel? How does it feel?
So you see, you are now one of the many, bound to a desire to be that which you never have. You are now ready to serve.
I sincerely doubt that. Neither I nor my crew are susceptible to such things. Right, crew?
You are all now mine.
Oh no, that's going to be a thing now, though I suppose we got enough footage out of this. Back to probation with you then. Do you believe the time you have spent in witness protection has changed how you see the world of organized crime?
Would you use? I don't use that word. I was still a legitimate man of enterprise and exchange. Remember that word legitimate, because you will find all my dealings to fit that tone. Whatever connection you see with the many crimes that have happened around me is of you, and not the one saying the words. That's you, not me.
In theory, if someone were to be at odds with your allegedly criminal entrepreneurship, how would you respond?
As part of the condition of my parole, I was required to make this educational presentation on behalf of the state penal system and my legal counsel.
Please, not this again. Anything but
This is legally required. Where I come from, it's important to know how to handle things. Life gets messy fast. Gotta know how to swim or else. You might just end up at the bottom or somewhere you don't know. Staying above the waterline can be just as bad too. It's easy to get lost, you know. That's why you need options. Branch out. A little insurance, money for a rainy day kind of thing. You might need to protect that interest as well. Sometimes you toss a meatball in the process. Ends up on the floor.
Did you just call the people your organization kills meatballs?
It's just one of those things.
Ah, I see.
What you do? Now let's wrap this. I can't be in one place this long.
Yours is a sketchy line of work, to say the least. Is it true that one of your partners was a raccoon?
He ain't with me in mine no more. He done set up a new operation out near Pigeon Forge. That raccoon was not no partner. We was siblings.
That is. You are. You deeply concern me, wow. Anyway, what prompted you to get into the production and distribution of methamphetamine?
What in the hell is that?
Meth.
Oh yeah, that's one of them family operations. This here is one of them stories what my grandma told me when I was one of them small things.
A child.
A child. My meemaw says meth is our way of life. She ain't sure when we done started you thought we did, and we is real good at making it too. My cousin Wilbur taught me and I got it from our doc was good with book words and stealing Sudafed. My brother, what is a raccoon we adopted from Harvey's, helped us make money. We done go to people's house to hold our fixins. With all our fixins fixed, we made more than that. I then added some of that Mountain Dew for flavor and such. It didn't work out good. Our fixins got fried and Cousin Wilbur went to meth heaven. We then got us one of them trailers to live in until them government found us hiding in a motel kitchen.
What in the ever-loving was that? I would ask more, but I'm genuinely afraid to. Let's just wrap up before my psyche breaks. According to your manifesto, the purpose of your actions is restoration. Though you wish to achieve this through destruction, care to explain the contradiction?
You see contradictions. I see a means to an end. If you really want to remake what has been lost, it requires chipping away at what is. It's a necessary sacrifice. The only sacrifice worth making. And make no mistake, I will make that choice every time. Your life, what is it beyond a benign series of prisons of your own stress and ability to take control? That can be made. It can all be. Let me show you.
Hey little sister, what have you done? Hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, who's the one you want? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
Do you mean to say that you actually have radioactive weapon material? Did you actually make an atomic bomb?
If you want to reset things, it takes more than one.
Oh God,
He isn't listening. Not anymore. And once the clock hits 3, no one will be listening to anything for a very long time.
this is getting extremely nerve-wracking. I'm about to...
Now's not the time for fear. Not just yet.